What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zeus. Today's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. But for me, it's leg day. I'm gonna start off with some leg extensions, get my knees warmed up. Got a bad knee over here, so I gotta make sure I warm them up real good. I've already did my stretching, did my rolling. I'm feeling real good, so I'm gonna hit this up right now. Okay, here are my leg extensions. As you can see, the sets and mounts right there. If you pay attention, I'm leaning forward. That way I'm not using my hip flexors. I want to use all quads for this. I don't really squeeze at the top because this is a warm-up for me. And I just really want to try to get that volume. I want to get that intensity and get that volume. Here are my single leg extensions. Now these, I try to squeeze at the top. You see I have my leg brace on because my knee is messed up. But it still feels pretty good for me. This is one of my favorite exercises as far as quads go. You can't really tell because the video is moving so fast, but you can see it right there how I point my toe outward. You point your toe out and you lean forward. That way you're just getting that teardrop that's in the center, that center quad, the one that's right above your kneecap. Okay, here are my hack squats. I hit my elbow on the plate. I was trying to get ready. This is my second set. First set was just one plate. You can barely tell, but I keep my feet close together on here. That way I can work the outer quad. I know I put on here amount of sets and amount of reps, but I generally don't follow that. I like to go until I feel like I'm almost at failure or either at failure. And I'll pyramid up, and then I also, once I start feeling like I'm at failure, then I'll pyramid my weight back down. That way I'll get back to one plate, and then I'll just rep out, which generally tends out to be about 20 to 25 reps. But it takes me a while to do it because, like you see here, I'll take a break and I'll come back. And that's generally when I know, okay, I'm hitting failure now. Next exercise, oh, guy was playing some music and I was jamming out. I do this a lot, start dancing while I'm in here working out. But this is the working hamstrings. Definitely have to hit those. You can't just focus on working your quads. Your hamstrings need to be equally as well. As you can see, it hurts. It's not something that you take lightly. I try to get a good squeeze at the top. You can't really tell on here because I have it fast forward so I can move along. But I superset this with laying leg curls, which I love doing. I really feel it when I get to the laying leg curls. Like the standing, I don't feel quite as much until I get to here. For some reason, these always feel like it's heavier, even though I don't have as much weight. Really love this superset. I always do this superset, which I probably need to change up because my body might get used to it. But I definitely advise this. I generally only can do about 10 to 12 once I get to here because I'm so tired. This exercise I had to invent because they don't have the standing leg curl machine. And so you see I put the box down there, and usually I'll put the pad above my calf and I'll squeeze and I'll hold it. And that when you do this, when you're standing up like this, you feel a pinch right under your butt muscles. It's like where the hamstring connects up underneath, which I really love. It's a lot better when you have the real machine. These seated calf pushes, of course I made that name up. I have no clue what the name of this is, but this gym doesn't have any other calf machines except this and one other one that's horrible. But this, I definitely do these for a certain number because I feel it the most, which was the 20. And then after I do 2 sets of those 20, then I move to these. Now these have absolutely no rep number. They have no set number. I just keep going until I start to feel like my entire calf is on fire. Now sometimes if I don't have my feet placement right, which I try to keep it right where my toes are at the very tip, I'll generally try to put my big toe right above. That way I can try to push down to hold, because your feet will slide as you're doing this. The more you go, the more your feet slide. But if you try to curl your toe right over, you'll feel that it'll hold a little bit more. I put my hands around my legs to try to keep them from moving so much. As you see, you still move a little bit. It's human nature. But that was the end of that part of my workout. Now it's time to hit abs. I love doing the rope pull down. I don't like doing it on my knees because putting my knees on the ground hurts. I do it this way. I still feel it. Depending on what angle you choose, if you put your feet further back, you'll work a different part of your abs. These right here, absolutely love them. They probably hurt the most. I'm not really a fan of doing them with that little machine with the ball. This seems to hurt a lot more than me. I do a lot more swinging on the other machine, but this I feel like I have more control. I go down, go up, and it's a one fluid motion. I generally try to keep my legs straight, but once you get to the part where you have to do the twist, you kind of have to bend your knees. You don't want your legs straight for this. But the next set, I definitely keep my legs straight because it's basically just up and down, up and down. I add that little end piece right there so I can activate the top of my abs so they can get like a crunch. Because majority of this is lower abs, and then you start to get a little bit of the middle ab. But that last piece right there, it really hits the upper abs. Love this exercise. I advise doing this one last because it really takes a lot out of you. You don't want to do it and then try to go somewhere else, and then you can't really get all the reps that you want to get because you're so tired. This is the end of my workout. This is my leg day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Peace out.